Good morning. It is Sunday. It is about 8:30, 8:45, and we are working. Had a phone call late last night. Wouldn't say late, about 8 o'clock, from GTO Dumpsters. They are one of the two dumpsters that we work with on a very regular basis. Normally, if all of my dumpsters are out, I call him. He's my first phone call. He's a smaller operation. I think he has 5 dumpsters, but he does not do it full time. It is a part-time thing for him on the side as a hobby. And he called us last night. He will drop everything and help us, and he is out of town, and a contractor for him needs a swap. So we are going to take one of our 20 yards up there and swap it around with one of his 15s, and we're gonna call it good. So Elizabeth and the boys are on the way to church. I will Facebook Live church from the truck this morning as we drive over that way. We are getting one tire on the trailer pumped up. Everything else is surprisingly good. A little bit colder this morning. It was 46 degrees when we woke up. So I was definitely expecting some tires to be low, and that wasn't the case. So this tire here seems to be a problem child for us. And we are actually running off of the compressor system in the toolbox. When I left the house, I flipped the switch on, so it's building air. Completely empty this morning. There are leaks on there. I've got to get it back to the shop. We bought a second compressor to add to it, and that should help build the air in the tank a lot quicker than what it does. So I think I've showed you guys this before. Kind of loud and noisy. So we're gonna get that tire in the back filled up. It was at 40 pounds. Everything else is over 100. The one tire on the truck that we can't seem to find the leak, we obviously pumped that up at the house. It was on the rim. And fun fact, we're gonna need tires on the truck again in, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks. I do not recommend this brand. It is a Dirt Commander Centennial MT. I don't recommend it. I've gone through 3 sets on the back, 1 on the front, and it's got good tread. I mean, it's real good tread when we start, and we're not really hauling heavy. My average is probably 2.5 to 3 tons, and which is under CDL, which is definitely what this truck and trailer are rated to handle. We definitely hauled a lot more, and it just isn't cutting it. So we've got new shocks ordered. We're gonna put new tires on it. We're gonna see if that helps the issue any, and kind of roll from there. While that tire is pumping up, we're gonna take dumpster number 11 out. This is the one that I broke the hinges on the other day. Welder came by last night and did a pretty jam up job on it. We're gonna get the Zerk fittings put in there so we can grease it up. I'm not gonna do that today, but we're gonna get the Zerk fittings on there. When this thing comes back in a couple of days, we're gonna get it painted blue. My goal tomorrow, I've got 3 deliveries tomorrow and 5 to pick up. Tuesday, I've got 3 going out and no pickups. So over the next couple of days, that dumpster right there is, we're gonna paint it blue. We're gonna get it painted up blue, and that one does not have the lettering on the side of it. It was purchased without the lettering. The customer or somebody had already gone through and taken the lettering off. We are the 3rd owner that I am aware of on this dumpster. And somebody, I don't know who, went through and graffitied the back of it. Did an absolute horrible job. And I think the culprit is right there. But just wanted to see if we needed to prime it first before we went through and painted it blue. So we'll probably throw a light gray primer over it. We'll clean up all the rust spots, throw a light gray primer over that. We'll take you along, and we'll get that done probably in the next couple of days. But tires should be almost full or runnable at this point. We're gonna get the trailer hooked up, and we will bring you guys along for the drop. And then we're gonna take the full dumpster there back to GTO's yard, drop that off, and then probably hit Lowe's, maybe hit the brand new Tractor Supply that just was built and opened up just up the road, grab a late breakfast / lunch with Elizabeth and the boys, and then head home to do some more work in the backyard. Just kind of relax. Sunday is the day that I normally will just kind of slow down and not do a whole bunch of anything, and we bust tail the first 6 days of the week. So Sunday is technically the first day of the week, so I guess we bust tail the last 6 days of the week. So we'll get this loaded, get rolling, listen to church on Facebook Live, and we'll see you at the swap. Just backing into the yard, gonna get a dumpster 20-yard loaded for tomorrow morning. That's going to save me a little bit of time, not a lot, but a little bit. And then we're gonna run up to Lowe's, grab some boxes so I can get a second winch sent off to Warren in Texas for repair. We've got some gears that I think went loose in there, or let loose in there, and we need to get that fixed. So that's on tap. I've got to grab some fence pickets. We're changing some fencing around at the house, and that was the 2x4 that I put underneath the feet that I did not move this morning. And after that, we are just going to kind of relax. So made our swap, did our runarounds that we had to do for the business. Gonna get this one loaded, and we're gonna enjoy the rest of our Sunday. So I appreciate y'all staying with us. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, like our videos, share the videos, and you will help boost this entire, I don't even know what you want to call it, this entire, the channel, the videos, this entire adventure. You'll help boost the adventure, and we'll see where we go with this. We'll make it. We've got some videos ready to go for next week. I think we're going to release one tonight, and I think we already have a video for Tuesday or Wednesday made, and then we'll work on one for later in the week. Everything that you see is probably going to be a week behind schedule. If we just have an off week or we take a vacation, I kind of want to keep something going, but every 2 to 3 days we should put a new video out there. So stay with us, and I appreciate it. We'll see you.